Hello, everybody, and welcome to another RFCL stream, the first stream of week number 6. We have our first matchup of the week, the number 7 Central Oklahoma Broncos, looking to make a late playoff push here. They're sitting at, I think, 3-2 right now, 0-2 in conference play, maybe 2-3. Hold on, I think it might be 2-3. Give me a second. Let me fact check. Fuck. No, I did not mean to move that. Hold on. Standings. UCO 3-2. Yeah, I was right. UCO 3-2, but 0-2 in 1-2 in conference play. Playing another conference opponent in Space Force, who got their first win last week against the number 1 team at the time, App State. Let's see if Barack can, keep this momentum going for the Delta Dogs, or can UCL, make a late season playoff push, here at the, in these last couple weeks. So we'll see. My name is Bucky, if you don't know me. Streaming this game, I'll be commentating, so hopefully you think I'm cute or you like my voice, or else you're gonna hate your life. But yeah, all right, let's get into interviews here. Am I fucking quiet? Let's get into interviews here. Let's go to the underdogs here in Space Force. Coach Barack and the Space Force Delta Dogs, coming off of your first win of the season last week against number 1 App State at the time. Now coming into this next game, trying to get your second win against an equally as good opponent in Central Oklahoma. Brock, how you feeling about this game tonight?
Feeling good. Swinging above our weight class again. Excited to see how this one goes.
Yeah, and Barack, Arthur Weasley, he's just been getting better and better as the season has been going on, and last week he put it all together to get their first win. What do you expect out of him tonight to get you this second win of the season?
I expect him to make some throws. We're going to be in some holes today, and we just need him to dig us out.
Yeah, and defensively, Johnny Jolly on the other side of the field, he's something else. He's been able to dot up some defenses so far throughout this season. What's the plan to hold him here?
Pressure early and often. We just got to make him scared to be in the pocket.
All right, well, good luck to you, Barack, and we'll see you guys at halftime.
Appreciate you.
Coach Gerald, or Caleb, or Larry, whatever your damn name is, here with the UCO Broncos. How are we feeling about this game, coming off a win against Mercer last week, now facing Space Force? What's going through the mind?
We're just here, 3-2 and 7th team in the nation. Everyone doubting us. No one believes. Everyone thinks we're going to lose tonight. So we're, locker room material. We're going to go prove some people wrong. And all I'm going to say is you better hope we don't win, because you're going to make your lives living hell.
Okay, well, I'll totally be the most unbiased commentator ever tonight. Coach Wad, coming off a win last week against Mercer, pretty dominant win, but you're going into this game, the Space Force defense has been getting better and better. They got a couple turnovers last week against App State. What's the plan tonight to get the offense going?
I think we just take it slow early and try and get some rhythm going. I just want some points this week, man. It's been rough going these last 2 seasons. It feels like, I'm looking for some consistency for once.
Alrighty, and Raider, defensively, it's been a very great defensive season so far, or at least this past game was pretty great defensive showing by your defense. And Arthur Weasley on the other side of the ball, he had a really good game last week. What's the plan to startle that freshman quarterback?
We had a lot of success bringing pressure last week against the last quarterback, so probably just keep dialing that up, and then just make sure we're solid against the run, so we force them to pass. And yeah, I think we have a real good chance of winning today. I feel good about it.
All right, well, good luck to you guys. I want to see you guys at the end of the first half.
Appreciate it.
That's good.
Oh shit, we're kicking off. Shit. Alright, sorry, I had to close Minecraft. Anyways, Space Force getting the ball first in this game. Only 2 people on camera. Raider's usually on camera, but he was very late. So it's just Gerald and Barack here for the reactions. But I picked Space Force in this game, and I guess Gerald's going to go off if Space Force doesn't win. So we shall see what happens. Space Force coming out in their blue uniforms and UCO in their white uniforms. It's going to be a handoff to start out the game. Whopper Whopper only gets 2 yards to start out the game, and Space Force goes hurry up. We saw a lot of hurry up last week against App State for the Space Force team, and we expect to see more since they won last week. Arthur Weasley looking for the call right now, and he's going to get back under center, making some hot routes, trying to, put his team in the best position to get this couple yards here, get close to the 6 at least. It's going to be a pass. Arthur trying to find someone, throws it over the middle, incomplete for Arthur Weasley. Starts out 0 for 1, and Space Force quickly on a 3rd and long to start out this game. Interestingly enough, Arthur Weasley was having probably one of the worst games I've seen out of him last week. He was 0 for 3 with a really terrible pick on his first pass, but then he turned it around and had a really great end of the game to get his team the win. So maybe it'll be a similar story here as they hand it off to Whopper Whopper. They get the blocks they need, first down and more. 15 yards there for Whopper Whopper to the right side of the field, and Space Force converts on a run on 3rd and 8, and they hurried up again. This is what you'll see out of this Space Force offense. They love to hurry it up. It's going to be another handoff to Whopper Whopper. He runs into his lineman, gets back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. They're going to hurry it up again. Barack not trying to slow down here. UCO trying to adjust. It's going to be a pass from Weasley, trying to look downfield, overthrows his angle route, and they're quickly on a 3rd and 10. No completions for Arthur Weasley so far, and Space Force trying to keep their drive alive by converting a 3rd and long. Third and 10 here for the Delta Dogs, trying to get this first down and keep this drive alive. Arthur Weasley has plenty of time, throws an angle route, should have been intercepted by UCO. More like a slant over the middle, would have got blown up if it was a completion. Space Force is going to have to punt the ball away, and UCO gets a chance to take the first lead of the game. Punt is away. Going to be returned from about the 20-yard line. There goes Casper. He gets tackled by his own man. It looked like that's Nadir Green actually back there. No Husmanzada. And it's going to be 1st and 10 here for UCO. First and 10 here for UCO after the defensive stop to open the game in a minute. It's going to be a receiver in motion, a motion screen. He throws it. Should have been intercepted by the D lineman. Johnny Jolly gets the ball out. Almost a pick 6 by that D lineman, but instead it's an incompletion. 2nd and 10 for UCO. Great pressure there by Space Force. Yeah, my throat is stuffy. Second and 10 here for UCO. It's going to be a run. Inside zone split for Nadir Green. He gets 4 yards. 3rd and 6 now for UCO. No hurry up out of the Bronchos. Space Force pressuring for a 3 and out here. That's what they're trying to get. Yeah, there's seriously only one person watching this stream. Third and 6 here for the Bronchos, trying to keep this drive alive, trying to avoid this 3 and out. Nadir Green goes in motion to the right side of the screen. It's going to be a pass over the middle, caught. 1st down for Rodriguez. Gets right to the marker, and UCO picks it up. Johnny Jolly completes the first pass of the day for both teams. First and 10 now for UCO at about the 45-yard line. It's going to be a screen. It's a wide receiver screen. They get it to Ray Smith, the legend who had that crazy catch and run against Endo Mo the other week. Gets his first catch of the day here and gets about to midfield. Second and 5 now for UCO. Space Force goes press on the outside receiver. Is kind of scary, especially pressing this really good UCO receiving core. As there goes Nadir Green in motion. Johnny Jolly's going to look for him downfield, but he's going to get sacked. Cannot find anybody downfield. And it's going to be 3rd and 13 for UCO. They're looking to see, well, they might take Johnny Jolly out. Injury report. Casper's out for a week, apparently. And so is Johnny Jolly out for the game. Oh my gosh. Johnny Jolly out for the game. Casper Husmanzada also out for a week. UCO's quarterback is out. They're going to have to go with Wyatt Arnold, the redshirt freshman. That's who they have to go with. They can't go with Wilson. It's only Arnold. 92 throw power, 80 throw accuracy. And that's who's going to be under center for UCO for the rest of the game. What a blow. Oh my gosh. Johnny Jolly injured for the game. 3rd and 13 now for this backup quarterback, trying to fill in these huge shoes that Johnny Jolly left for him. 10 seconds on the play clock. They switch the play call. Tight end getting set. They're trying to snap the ball, and they do. It's going to be a play action. Looking deep. Throws it. Caught on a streak. Down to the 30-yard line. The freshman makes his first throw of the game. What a throw to McCoy. And UCO gets it on a 3rd and 13 with their backup QB. First and 10 now for the backup. I honestly forgot his name. It's going to be a run up the middle here. Now cut to the outside for Green. Now he's going to go 5 yards. Great run there from UCO. No hurry up for the Bronchos. And this freshman quarterback, I think his name was Wyatt, trying to give UCO this crucial win that they need. If they lose this game, they not only need to win out to make the playoffs, they're 100% not making any type of division championship with 3 division losses. So that means they would have to win out. An unexpected turn of events here for UCO. But let's see what they can do. Their freshman quarterback, he completed 1 pass already. Green goes in motion. It's going to be a pass, trying to find someone else. Going over the middle. He's going to incomplete, almost intercepted. Kumi should have intercepted that. Wyatt Arnold, the freshman, coming in for the injured Johnny Jolly. What's going on?
Nothing much. How's the commentating going?
Pretty good. UCO's quarterback, that's a 99 overall, just got injured for the game, so they have to start a 79 overall redshirt freshman. Yeah. And if they don't win, they're probably out of playoffs. 3rd and 5 here for UCO, already in field goal range. You don't want to risk a turnover. They almost threw a pick earlier. It's going to be 5 seconds on the play clock. They get the play out. It's going to be wide receiver screen open. It's going to be a first down for Chris Daniel, filling in for Casper Husmanzada. First down for UCO. But yeah.
It's a grind, bro.
Yeah, a little bit. But that's pretty fun. I like it.
Fuck the Ducks.
Yeah, fuck the Ducks. Say it. Fuck the Ducks. If you're an Oregon fan, I hate you. Wyatt Arnold filling in for Johnny Jolly, 2 for 3 so far in this game. Getting his team into the red zone. Daniel goes in motion. It's going to be a pass. Looking over the middle. Has the drag. Now he's going to have the other drag. Throws it, overthrowing the stop. And it's going to be another incompletion for the freshman. 2nd and 10 for UCO. But I picked Space Force to win, so I guess I'm a little biased.
I'm
But,
saying
like-
that's like your one job is
Well,
not to be
I'm not
biased.
biased, but like in my mind, I'm like, yeah.
Right.
If Space Force wins, I'm happy, but like I don't really care at the end of the day. Now it showed it. It shows it over now, but wow, they went in and checked, and he was definitely injured for the whole game. That's crazy. Split back here for UCO. It's going to be an inside zone split stuffed by Space Force. McCoy with the gain back to the line of scrimmage, and a 3rd and long again for UCO. They're going to have to trust their freshman here. So basically, Space Force was 0-4, but they beat the #1 team last week in double overtime.
So then they come up.
Yeah, they're on the come up. If they have to win out to make any type of playoffs, but I don't think they will anyway, even if they go 4-4. But 3rd and 10 here for UCO. They have the no anger out over the middle. It's going to be a corner route. Throws it off his back foot. It's going to be incomplete. Wyatt Arnold can't get the job done, but UCO probably glad that they at least got 3 with their backup quarterback. 37-yarder. It's going to be up and through. UCO leading 3-0 with their backup quarterback. Let's see if Space Force can respond. But Space Force takes the knee in the back of the end zone for a touchback. Let's see what Space Force can do on their second drive. They got decently down the field about the 40-yard line, but then had to punt it back to UCO. UCO gets 3, and Space Force going to have to respond here at home. They got the electric win in Boone last week. Let's see what Arthur Weasley can do. 0 for 2 so far in this game, but I expect them to lean heavily on their running back, and they do here. It's going to be run up the middle. Whopper takes somebody with him. Goes 5 yards, 2nd and 5, and Space Force probably going to hurry it up, and they do. Whopper already with 22 yards. Game, please don't say it crashed. Okay, it's just lagging. It's going to be another run for Whopper. He's going to get the first. 6 yards for him. And they're just moving it down the field. Space Force switching the play here. 2 tight ends. Look. It's going to be a pass. Arthur throwing it incomplete. 0 for 4 now. Is Arthur Weasley cannot hit a pass. Space Force might have to stick with the run here. Space Force doing good on the ground, but they have not completed a pass yet. Going to be a 2nd and 10. Power O to Whopper. Whopper, he cuts on the outside, but gets destroyed. Gets 4, though. They hurry it up, trying to convert here on 3rd and 6. They do not want the drive to stall here like it did last time. It's going to be a run up the middle, and Whopper cannot get there. 4th and 2. Space Force is going to consider going for it, and they are. Risky play call here from Barack. He's got to have the best play call here. They have not completed a pass yet. UCO thinking run, and they stuff it. Whopper loses 1, and UCO gets the defensive stop on 4th down. They were ready for that run. 1st and 10 for UCO in great field position. This is not looking good here for Space Force. First and 10 now for UCO. They throw a screen. Should have been intercepted. The D lineman almost got another pick 6. I believe that's the same one that got a pick 6 against Utah Valley. Barack reads the screen perfectly. And Wyatt Arnold almost makes that mistake, but his drive lives on. 2nd and 10 here for UCO. About 10 yards out from field goal range. They're just going to run it up the middle. And Nadir Green has a lane. He's going to go to the 10. Oh, my God. What a run from Nadir Green. 34 yards. Just had a gaping hole to run through. First and goal for UCO. They're in field goal range. Can they get in the end zone with their quarterback? "13 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Dual tight end look for the Bronchos. 5 seconds. Are they going to snap the ball? They are going to snap the ball. They're going to trust their quarterback to throw. Over the middle. It's going to be caught. Touchdown. Green with the 8-yard touchdown reception. And Wyatt Arnold completes his first touchdown of the game. The freshman coming in and making a stand against Space Force here. UCO leads 10-0. Backup quarterback, it does not matter for the Bronchos. Space Force has to respond here. UCO gets the ball to start the second half. So they got to get some points on the board soon. First and 10 here for UCO. 10 seconds on the play clock. It's going to be a play action. Going to be complete over the shoulder for Trent Phillips. First completion for Weasley. And Barack Likesy is going to hurry it up. Weasley still under center. UCO trying to figure out a play call. They get it off. Blitz coming. It doesn't matter. Whopper has a huge lane. Trucks a man. Goes 13 yards in Space Force. In the position again where their drives have stalled out the past 2 times. Brock does not want it to happen a third time. Arthur Weasley trying to get the right play call out there on the field. He's going to hit a go route. What a broken tackle. And Space Force is going to go to the 10, the 5, touchdown Space Force. What a play by Raymond to get into the end zone. 2 completions for Weasley this drive and a touchdown for Space Force. What a quick drive to get this game back to 1 possession. Hold on, I'll be right back. Nadir Green returns it to about the 20-yard line, and that's where UCO will start with their freshman quarterback, a touchdown under his belt, feeling a little more comfortable probably. Top 5 play potentially. I would think so, if I could actually get around to making them this week. But first and 10 here for UCO in the split back. As they always do, it's going to be a run to their tight end. He has a gaping hole. First downs for Sam Wilson. Number 73 takes the handoff. How awesome. T-Man, you better get some more people in here or else you're fired. Oh, there's 8 people in here. They're just not talking. Okay. Hey, if you're in here, say hi. I don't like having no chat during the game. First and 10 for UCO. Wilson in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Green to the outside for about 4 yards. Pretty decent gain for UCO. They're probably planning to waste a lot of this clock here. Yeah, T-Man, you better tell people to get in here or else I'll touch you. Fire T-Man, there it is. Let me get a yellow Beber. 2nd and 6 for UCO. They've done it all on the ground so far. Space Force has 2 down linemen for some reason. But they still have 2 down linemen. 265. What? It's going to be a run for Nadir Green. Only a yard somehow, and Space Force forces the third down here. See what they could do. Maybe get him off the field and take a lead. Arthur Weasley starting to get warm, it seems. Get him another chance on the field. It might be trouble for UCO. Will T-Man ever win a game as head coach? No. 3rd and 5 for UCO. It's going to be a wide receiver screen. Space Force all over it. A loss of 1 for Daniel. And Space Force gets a defensive stop and going to have a chance to take the lead for the first time this game. Wyatt Arnold not playing bad. Space Force just playing really good D as the punt goes in the end zone for a touchback. Will Space Force be able to drive down the field again? What did I do? I don't know. T-Man, you guys, you gotta figure that shit out, bud. Hey, I won my first game as head coach. So, tells me something about you. 1st and 10 here. First Space Force. See if they pass it again. They are going to pass it. Weasley looking downfield, has time, overthrows the drag. Maybe just planning to throw it out of bounds. Not trying to throw an interception here. Josh Allen was the problem. Hey, I had sophomore Parker Howell. I don't want to hear it. Parker Howell is something else. You don't know the legend of Parker Howell, man. Holy, he may have won a Heisman, but the years before the Heisman year was horrible. 2nd and 10, a run up the middle, out cut to the outside. Whopper loses 1. 3rd and 11 for Space Force. Well, I mean, Blaine's not wrong. That game was something else. Third and 11.
Where is everybody?
I don't know, dude. 3rd and 11 for Arthur Weasley looking downfield. Throws the slant complete to Nika Moole. But it's not going to be enough for a first down. They're going to have to punt it away. Return to about the 45-yard line, and UCO gets a quick 3 and out to get the ball back. Trying to make it a 2-possession game once again. Bronchos do get the ball to start second half, so a touchdown here would mean a lot. First and 10 here for UCO. Wyatt trying to get comfortable. It's going to be a play action. Throwing it deep. Overthrowing his man. Arnold, 4 for 9 now. Had a very strong start, but now is starting to slow down as UCO tries to go more run heavy. But they go past there and it does not work. Space Force defense. Got to give credit to them as well. They may have let 10 points on the board, but they've been pretty locked down these past couple drives here as he's going to throw it over the middle. Incomplete. Had a wide open man, but Wyatt cannot hit the throw. Quick 3rd and 10. Gerald looking in distraught right now. Third and 10 here for UCO. Wyatt Arnold, 4 of 10. They got to trust him to pass here for a first down. It's going to be a play action. Trying to look downfield, overthrowing his man. Wyatt Arnold a bit shaken up, and now he's going to have to punt this ball back. He's not going to have to do it, but UCO will. Space Force is going to get this ball back. punt is into the back of the end zone for a touchback. Oh, that was almost a really nice bounce, but it was not. 1st and 10 for Space Force, trading 3 and outs, these two defenses. See what Space Force can do here with 3 minutes left. They have the ball. I mean, Space Force, their plan should be to run out all this clock and score a touchdown going into the half leading. You never know with clock management in this league. Going to be a run to the outside for Whopper. He has a lane. Should have cut it more outside. Probably would have had a lot more yards, but they get 7 nonetheless. 2nd and 3. Space Force hurries it up, as they always do. Same formation for Barack and crew. It's going to be another run. Whopper goes for the first down and more. 9 yards for him. Having a really good day so far. 62 yards. 5 yards per gain average for Whopper. Weasley telling the crowd to shut up. It's going to be a pass. Has time. Throws it over the middle. It's going to be a diving catch by Jay Raymond, the guy who had the touchdown grab earlier. 68 yards for him. What a diving grab. 1st and 10. Weasley 4 for 9 now has a better accuracy than Arnold over there. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. And the defense for UCO is there for the handoff. Williams with the tackle for loss. Whopper could not do anything about that. You know what I'm saying? How have y'all's days been? I need to know. I need to know how the days have been. Second and 12 for Space Force after the loss of 2. Peter Griffin in the backfield. It's going to be a pass for Weasley. Has the running back blocking for him, but he can't get the ball out. I mean, he does get the ball out, but it's going to be overthrown. 3rd and long now for Space Force. They had a nice drive going, but they're going to have to convert a 3rd and long. By the way, if Space Force doesn't get this, I'm going to go take a piss real quick. Okay, T-Man, don't ever say my fucking name in this chat ever again. 3rd and 12, it's going to be a pass here for Arthur Weasley looking downfield. Has plenty of time trying to find an open receiver. Oh my gosh, literally infinite time, and now he finds a receiver. 14 yards for Garcia. 1st and 10 for Space Force. Great play by Arthur Weasley to find a man. It's going to be a run for Whopper. He sheds a man, goes 6 yards. It's just weird. It's just weird, teammate. I don't know. It's just weird. 2nd and 4 for Space Force. Time winding down. Not quite in field goal range yet. It's going to be a handoff to the outside. UCO is there. A loss of 3. 3rd and 7. My bro, I didn't get pressed. It's just weird. It's just weird. I don't know. Isn't his real name Tanmay? Like it's on his border. 3rd and 7. 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining here. Arthur Weasley sets back to pass, has the out route, but overthrows it. 4th and 7 for Space Force. They can go for it, but they're choosing to punt it. 55-yarder would be the field goal, but I don't. Oh, they're gonna go for the field goal. 55-yard attempt for Space Force. I don't know how good their kicker is. Kick is up, and kick is good. What a kick there! 55 yards. Hey, it's okay, Tanmay. I was also a water boy. I got 1 catch. It was a glorious catch, though. Kickoff for Nadir Green. Goes past the 20-yard line. Space Force knocks a 55-yarder through to tie the game. Gonna be a counter to Nadir Green. He doesn't go far, only 4. And UCO taking it slow here. Second and 6. For UCO, it's going to be a 0-yard gain. And time rolling down, I don't think UCO is going to try and score. Probably would have taken a timeout already if they were. No 2-minute drill for UCO, it looks like. They're just going to try and chuck it deep here on 3rd and 6. I'm Space Force. I would have called a timeout or something. Try and get this ball back with some time, but it seems like both teams just want to go to halftime. 7 seconds left, 6, 5. They're going to snap it with like 3 seconds left. No, they're going to call a timeout with 1 second left. Favorites. Is this the Blie Blurts play? I don't know. 3rd and 6 with 1 second left in the half. UCO doing PA Verts, throws it on a drag. It's going to be caught for no gain. All right, I guess 8, but it doesn't really matter. Game is tied going into halftime, 10-10. UCO gets the ball to start second half. Let's go to the Bronchos. Coach Gerald and UCO tied at 10-10 after one half. Gerald, how are we feeling about this game so far?
You know, with losing our quarterback, not having our starting receiver tonight, I think we played okay offensively. You know, trying to get Arnold comfortable in our offense. Defensively, I thought we played pretty well, but they can only do so much when they're on the field for the whole half. So we're gonna have to figure out some approach on offense to, I don't know, maybe hold the football for longer. We got to figure something out to I guess limit possessions to Space Force, even though it's tied. So this was not expected, losing Johnny Jolly in the first quarter, and we're dealing with it, I guess, as best as we know how. So
yeah. And Juan, as Gerald said, Johnny Jolly out for the game, Casper out as well. What are you telling this freshman redshirt quarterback right now, before he goes out there in this opening drive?
Just telling him to have fun, believe in himself. Please help us.
Gerald's upping his stats right now as we see him. But yeah, and Raider, defensively looked pretty good in that first quarter, but then Arthur Weasley started to hit some passes, and now it's suddenly a tie game. What adjustments are you going to make in this second half to secure this win?
I think I got too lazy in those when that pass went off. We're kind of calling the same plays over and over. So we've just started to vary it up a little bit more, different formations. And we got to step up because obviously with QB, and we're going to have to lean on our defense, maybe make a big turnover or a defensive score or something like that to help us win the game.
All right, well, good luck to you guys. Y'all get the ball to start the second half. We'll see you guys at the end of the game. Coach Barak and the Space Force Delta Dogs. Let me see how far you're down that pitcher. Holy balls, get to drinking, buddy. All right. Coach Barak.
1 half per half.
Tie game here against UCO. UCO lost their starting quarterback early in the game. How are we feeling about this first half performance from your team?
First half performance, offense has been performing really well, so has defense. The only issue is their coach. I gave Central Oklahoma basically 7 points, so that's on me. But we're going to clean it up a little bit here on the play calling, and we're going to have a better and cleaner second half.
Yeah, UCO gets the ball to start the second half. Defensive, they've been running the ball a lot, because their quarterback is injured, is obviously. What's the plan to stop Nadir Green and this rushing attack that UCO has been able to build up in this game?
No change. We've been doing it really well. It's all about just preventing those big plays where they can flip the chains and actually get their quarterback going. He's had some good passes so far, so we just got to limit that.
All right, well, I'll let you get back to it. Good luck, Barack, and we'll see you at the end of the game.
Appreciate you.
Alrighty, Caleb better have his speech ready, huh? We'll see. Depending on how the end of this game goes. Could be the end of UCO's season. I mean, I guess playoff run. If they lose this game, they literally have to win out and then get lucky. So, this is definitely a bottom 3 loss, too. Sorry, Barack, it is. But, Space Force, honestly, been playing a very solid game defensively. UCO has been able to find the cracks in some point. Nadir Green gets stuffed, only a gain of 2. UCO tries to go run, but Space Force ready for it. Yeah, guys, we're Caleb's speech. Or speech. I don't know. Speech. Gauge. 4 seconds on the play clock here for UCO split back. They're going to get the playoffs. It's going to be a run up the middle for Nadir Green. He's only going to get about 4 yards. 3rd and 4 here for UCO. Definitely not a bottom 3 loss. I assume Space Force is higher than the bottom 3 because the top 3 win this. But I don't know. I have to look at the standings again. But 3rd and 4 for UCO. Try not to go 3 and out in this first possession of the second half. Split back here for the Broncos. I assume it might be a play action or maybe a screen here to left side of the field. We'll see, though. Wad trying to figure out the right play call here to get them this first down. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. They get it off. It's going to be a run for a first down and more. McCoy, the backup, goes 9. They're going to get the playoff. Playoff? They're going to get to the playoffs? Yeah. Let me know who y'all think's going to make the playoffs right now. What's the prediction? Looking at the standings right now, who's going to make the playoffs as they run it up the middle again. It's going to be a running fest for UCO. Nadir Green goes 13. 1st and 10 for UCO. Nismo's favorite player is having a day. 7.2 yards per carry so far. As UCO doing it all on the ground. What's going on?
Mama.
What are you doing? Just chilling. Oh, yeah. There's like no one here.
No, everybody's gone.
Damn. 1st and 10. UCO, it's going to be another run up the middle. McCoy makes a man miss. Goes 9 yards, 2nd and inches for UCO. Run game working for the Broncos. Second and inches for UCO, another split back play call. It's going to be a run, and this time Space Force ready for it. A loss of 3. Great defensive pressure there by Hugh Jass. 3rd and 4 for UCO, probably another run. If UCO loses, then wins out, they get a play. Oh, I forgot that the playing game existed. Is that in any particular order, Jason, or what? 3rd and 4 for the Broncos and split back. Green in motion. It's going to be a handoff to McCoy, and Space Force not ready for it. UCO gets into field goal range. Great play call by Wad, just doing it on the ground. First and 10 for UCO. Split back again. They've done it all on the ground. No passes so far on this drive. 2 seconds of the play clock. They get the playoffs. It's going to be a read option for Wyatt. Arnold loses 2. What a great read there by Space Force. 2nd and 12 for UCO. No order. Okay, well, that makes sense. If you had to order them, though, Jason, order who you think is going to make the playoffs. UCA has never gotten a bye. And we've never won a conference championship, and I've never won a playoff game. Second and 12 for UCO. Split back for the Bronchos. Space Force ready for a run, and it's going to be a halfback swing pass. A loss of 1 for Green. 3rd and 13. Space Force forcing UCO to pass. As what is that going to do here? They're going to look at the injury report. Nadir Green, also injured, will return soon. Oh my gosh. A bunch of injuries. If I could sum up the season so far, Virginia State's 4-1. They should be 5-0. UCA's 4-1. NSU's 3-2. UCO's 3-2. What do you mean, like, sum up? There are a lot of injuries, but it's a very interesting season. There's a lot of shift, or there's a lot of shift in power, it seems, as McCoy goes in motion. Obvious passing situation for UCL is going to be a throw over the middle for a first down. Titus Rodriguez goes 14. It's a weird season. There's a lot of different teams. Virginia State is number 1. UCA is number 2. TB12, yep, he's getting attached to bitches. True. Nadir Green will return soon. It's going to be a run for McCoy. He's going to cut it inside, only get 1 yard. 2nd and 9. As they're going to sub in Harris for Nadir Green. That's fair. I would see Creighton getting in over us if we lose one more game. If we don't lose another game, we're obviously 1 seed. But we have a hard last 3 games. VSU, Endo Mo, and App State. Probably drop one of those. It's going to be hard to win all those. 3 seconds on the play clock. Trying to get the playoff, and they barely do. It's going to be run up the middle for Harris. Goes to 3rd and 7 for UCO. They've almost wasted this entire 3rd quarter in this drive. Maybe that was Wad's plan coming out of halftime. Seen like 9 split back handoffs. That's what they do. 3rd and 7 for UCO. 15 seconds on this play clock. Trying to get this play out. 3rd and 7. Could be a run. Could be a pass. Space Force trying to be ready for both. Trying to hold them to 3 here. Making this long drive sort of feel like a failure for UCO as they run it up the middle. What a play by the running back to get 6 yards. 4th and 1 for UCO. What a position for both of these teams. UCO is going to go for it. Space Force will try to get the 4th down stop. 1 second. Oh, they pranked us. It was a prank. No scoring in this 3rd quarter. Still a 10-10 game. Will UCO still try and go for it here? It's 4th quarter. Did I say second? No, Lolo, you need points here. Absolutely not. Yeah, they are going to go for it. It's going to be a toss to the outside. Space Force not ready for it. It's going to be a first down. Past the 10-yard line. 1st and goal for McCoy. What a play by UCO. Caught Space Force off guard. They thought it was going to be a QB sneak, but the toss gets the first. First and goal now for UCO. They've wasted. This drive has been over 7 minutes. First and goal, split back for UCO. 3 seconds on the play clock. They snap it with 1 second. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Now cut to the outside. Almost in the end zone goes McCoy. 5-yard rush, and they're going to hurry it up from the 2. See what they go with here. Important play call on second down. They go hurry up, but maybe they're just thinking about wasting all this time. Space Force was doing pretty good at stopping the run in the first half, but they cannot seem to do it on this drive. And they're going to waste all this time again. This drive has extended 8-minute drive so far for UCO, and they're on the doorstep of taking the lead back. 6 seconds. McCoy in motion. It's going to be a swing to him. Space Force trucks him. A loss of 1 for UCO. Third and goal from the 3. What a defensive play by Space Force. And now it's decision time. UCO's got to find the perfect play call to get in the end zone. They're going to go goal line on third and goal. Try maybe setting up a fourth down here. Third and goal from about the 3-yard line. UCO maybe trying to set up for a fourth down try. Maybe with an FB dive or something. 2 seconds on the play clock. They get it with a play action. Power 0. Incomplete. He misses the corner out wide open in the back of the end zone. And UCO stuck on a fourth and goal, and they're going to take their 3 after a 9-minute drive. What a defensive stop by Space Force. UCO torches them that whole drive, and they get the goal line stand to hold them to 3. And now Arthur Weasley comes out from the sideline for his first drive of the second half. Not before this return, though, from David Garcia. Trips out of bounds at about the 20-yard line. First and 10, Arthur trying to calm the crowd down. And they go with the run, only a gain of 2 for Whopper. And he seemed injured on that play, but I guess time's rolling, so he wasn't. Injuries have been plentiful in this season so far. 2nd and 8 for Space Force. In need of a game-winning drive to get them their second win of the season as the run goes nowhere. Back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 8 for Space Force. They really do not want to give this ball back to UCO. Third and 8, Whopper not doing Arthur any favor. It's going to be a play action, trying to look deep. Has plenty of time. Now looking. Throws it deep downfield. Intercepted by UCO. Basically an arm pump, but it's going to be a return to the 40 to the 50-yard line. UCO with the first turnover of the game. Cactus Jack gets it. And the Bronchos are in prime position to take a 2-possession lead and seal this game. They have to get into the end zone first. Space Force hoping to hold them to 3 or maybe get a 3 and out here to hold them to no points. But at the very least, hold them to 3. It's going to be a power 0 for Nadir Green. He's going to break off a huge run for 9 yards. UCO going to start eating at this clock. Bring me my keys. How's hooping?
Solid.
Yes, shooting around and shit.
Lucky boring, yeah. I think I'm gonna go on a run.
Hell yeah. Alright.
I think these shorts I got, brother, actually so far. What's that?
Alright. 2nd and 1 for UCO. Trying to seal this game and waste all this time down. Space Force has been struggling to stop the run in the second half. 3 seconds on the play clock. It's going to be a run up the middle. It's going to be a first down and more for Nadir Green. 4 yards. Space Force in dire need of a or a stop right here. I think Green has like 94 yards. It just flashed on the screen, but I wasn't looking. First and 10 for UCO. Oh my goodness, those are tough. Five seconds on the play clock. Daniel in motion. I think it says HB Dido. It's going to be a jet sweep, and they're ready for it. Kumi with the tackle for loss. 2nd and 11. Space Force needs to prepare for the run here. 2 minutes and 35 seconds remaining and counting. Wilson has nobody on him over there. That's kind of scary. I think they're about to score a touchdown. 14 seconds on the play clock. For UCO. Trying to waste all this time. They get the playoff. It's going to be a run. Nadir Green only gets 1 yard. 3rd and 10. Space Force trying to get a crucial stop to get this ball back. Smartly not using all 3 timeouts yet in case they pick up this 3rd and 10. But if they do happen to pick up this 3rd and 10, Space Force is going to have to burn all 3 timeouts and then hope they hold them to 3. Third and 10 for UCO. I would think a passing situation. Maybe they run it to try and force Space Force to use a timeout. I don't know. It's going to be 1 second. Looking downfield, throws it over the middle. Incomplete! And that's going to stop the clock. 4th and 10. And Space Force is going to have a chance to put together a game-winning drive. UCO going for a 52-yard field goal. If they miss it, Space Force might be in great field position. There's no time to waste. They might as well just snap it. Kick is up, and kick is through. 2 50-plus yarders for both teams, and Barack needs a game-winning drive here to win their 2nd game of the season at home. First home game win it would be for Barack. Arthur Weasley trying to lead his team. They only have 2 yards in the second half. UCO has dominated time of possession in the second half. Space Force has had the ball for 3 plays. 1 minute 23 for the Delta Dogs to get down the field and secure their 2nd win of the season. They have all 3 timeouts too. They could use these strategically. It's going to be a motion for Phillips. It's going to be a run for Whopper, and he had a lane but only gets 7. They're going to hurry it up. No timeouts used so far for Barack. Not trusting Arthur right now. He has not been very good in the second half as they run it again for Whopper. He goes 3rd and 1. 5-4. 1 minute remaining here for Space Force at about the 34-yard line. Arthur looking at the sideline, wasting time. He snaps the ball. It's going to be a play action. Looking downfield. Throws it to a corner. It's going to be caught past midfield to the 45-yard line. Jay Raymond, 22 yards. They hurried up. 47 seconds left for Space Force. Arthur Weasley completes a crucial pass, trying to calm the crowd down. Time is stopped. They're going to run it up the middle. They still have all 3 timeouts. Might burn one here. They're not going to burn one. I would have burned one. 40 seconds and counting from about the 43. Arthur Weasley still under center. Trying to get this play off. 30 seconds and counting. Looking downfield, throws it to his drag. Now you have to take a timeout. And they do. 3rd and 12 for Space Force. Terrible throw from Arthur. Or terrible, like... his vision was not great there. Space Force can go for it on 4th down. They'll be lucky if they get close, though. Not lucky, but they're going to need to get close enough. 3rd and 12 for Space Force, trying to put together the game-winning drive. Looking downfield as Weasley has plenty of time, throws it deep, has a man for a touchdown! Space Force bombs him deep! And Weasley... Oh my god! Space Force is gonna probably win. They leave 23 seconds left for UCO with 3 timeouts. It's definitely still possible, but what a dot! "23 seconds left for UCO. Extra point is good. Space Force takes the lead. What a throw. As I don't know what they're doing. I guess they're setting their kick returner to somebody else that's not Casper because he's hurt. That was a crazy throw by Weasley. Space Force leaves 23 seconds for UCO. Not over yet. Spencer takes the knee. 23 seconds for this freshman quarterback. Can the Space Force defense hold? Still 3 timeouts for UCO. Not over. All they need to get into is field goal range. He made a 52-yarder earlier. That's about from the 40-yard line. So if they can get to the 35, they only have to go about 60 yards, 50 yards maybe. Can their freshman quarterback do it? He steps back to pass, has time, throws it, corner out, caught. Ray Smith goes 11 yards, 3. Only wasted 4 seconds on that play. 19 seconds remaining from the 40-yard line, it seemed. 36-yard line. So you're going to want to get on the opposite side of that. It's going to be another pass. Blitz coming in. He throws it over the middle. It's going to be caught. Broken tackle. 15 seconds left for about the 46-yard line. Ray Smith goes 18. They hurried up. Now UCO just uses a timeout. It is not over for the Bronchos. Space Force sent pressure and paid for it. Looks like they went man last time. They'll hopefully go zone this time. Why are they in 5-2? 5-2 is interesting right here, but okay. 15 seconds remaining. UCO about 10 yards away from field goal range. 2 timeouts left as well. It's going to be a pass. Wyatt looking downfield. I don't know what just happened with that line, but he throws it. It's going to be almost intercepted. I don't know what happened with the blocking. 2nd and 10 for UCO, and the pick almost ended the game. Five wide for UCO. Space Force still in 5-2. 10 seconds remaining. Looking downfield, throws over the middle, incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. 5-2 has left people open, but they keep going back to it. I guess I'll trust it. I don't know. I'm not calling the plays. 3rd and 10 to get to about the 35-yard line to give yourself a chance to kick the game-winning field goal. It's gonna maybe they kick it from the 40 or maybe even from here or try it from here. I don't know. We'll see if they take a sack. It's gonna be really hard. Is 5-2 a new meta? I don't know. He sets back to pass, has time. Now he's gonna take a sack. 2 seconds remaining. 1 second. UCO uses the timeout and they have to go 4 verts. They have to go PA verts. That's what they're going to do. 1 second remaining for Space Force. Or for UCO, I mean. Could be a Hail Mary opportunity for the freshman. Throws it downfield. Tipped away, and Space Force beats UCO 17-16. UCO drops their 3rd game in conference play. Wow. Let's go to UCO first. Coach Gerald and UCO losing by 1 point. But what's going through your mind, Gerald?
0-3 in division play is very interesting. Kind of accepting our fate that we're probably eliminated from the playoffs. That's two bottom 4 losses now. So, it sucks. We played what I thought was a pretty solid game. Just losing a quarterback and trying to get our backup warm. As you can see, they're late. We couldn't get it done. So defense played, pretty solid. Did pretty much everything we asked. Got beat deep only once, and of course that was the touchdown for the win. So, we just got to get healthy, and then I don't know. Just hope we can finish the season, 5-3, and then pray on Selection Sunday.
All right, well, I really got nothing else for y'all. Well, good game, and we'll see y'all next week against Montana.
See ya.
Coach Barack and Space Force getting the win against Coach Gerald. Chug the whole thing right now.
No.
Okay. Anyways,
No.
what was going through your mind when that ball went through the air and went into the end zone on that perfect fade route to give your team the victory?
I was like, that is exactly what I designed. Because when I was looking at that play, saw Garcia, who was the wideout, all the way up by himself. They were pressing him. He didn't have safety coverage, and he's fast. So I'm like, all right, Weasley, show your arm. And freaking connected. I was ecstatic. I was like, oh, no way. Oh, no way. That was wild.
Yeah, and second win of the season. Space Force playing spoiler, so far throughout this season. Going next week, you play Creighton, another team that, you would think that would beat you guys. What's the plan going into next week?
No change. Do what we can. Adjust when we need to. And make big plays. That's how we beat App, and that's how we beat UCO. We just have to be able to make those plays. I'd like to maybe not make them at the last seconds of the 4th quarter. Maybe we could do it in the 2nd quarter, give ourselves a little cushion. But, I'm not going to complain. A win's a win.
Alrighty, man. Well, I'll let you celebrate. And, good game, buddy.
Appreciate you.
Alright, well. Oh, God, I look awful. Hold on. Anyways, what a game by UCO and Space Force. Space Force coming out on top, 17-16. Tomorrow we have 2 ranked matchups: Creighton versus Lake Erie, the 4 versus 5 matchup, and the game of the week: Virginia State number 1 versus number 2 UCA. I don't know who's streaming that. It'll probably be a silent stream because it's 8:30, but we'll see. I'll see you guys then. I don't know who's streaming the first game. I hope not me. I don't like streaming before my games, but we'll see.